We all know Vegeta's never been sorry in his life.
Mad respect, man. Mad respect.
Pick a different one.
You quality in front of.
Okay, I cue solo leveling.
I walked right into that one.
Do I feel shame? It's a bit hypocritical for me to say this. Some may say these things, but Nasuth, I persevered. Part of me wants to go back and try again.
Hate ride.
Welcome to the Freak Show, Xeno. We've entered the realm of your nightmares, the realm of dread, the realm of Notice Me Senpai. Today we're swimming in.
Sorry.
Today we're swimming into the worst of the worst. Boku no.
Oh God, no.
Oh wait, Nabu just reminded me that's next week with Nasuth. Sorry. This week we're doing product research for the worst of everything anime, I guess. Okay, so what makes some slice of life anime really compelling and some just utter trash?
God. Okay. Having some fanciful elements can make a slice of life enjoyable. I mean, I don't know why apparently we all do it when we're kids, but we're imagining someone running alongside a car or a train or a bus or whatever. We're playing make-believe in our head. Even having that as slice of life works well. So having some form of imagination and fancifulness can make a slice of life good. Case in point, Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. But the one that is a horrible case of slice of life, and it's mostly just down to the fact that of the depravity of humanity, and I don't think anyone could get away with how bullshit this is School Days.
It's not a slice of life. Pick a different one.
I'll pick a different one. What's a... Hold on, I'm gonna have to think of a slice of life that I've watched that is just oh God. Okay. So the slice of life that I am gonna pick on that is utterly generic trash is Devil is a Part-Timer. There you go. I would have said School Days. Just so unrealistic.
All right, Xeno, my old enemy. I'm going to start off with an easy one. One thing I really hate is when other people can't see the quality right in front of them. So they miss out on something, actually really great. So how would you convince them to stick with the evidence in shadow until it gets good?
I knew this was fucking coming.
Of course. Yeah.
I mean, when you said, they can't stick with the quality that they can see in front of them, right? I'm you quality in front of. So you know what, Nasuth? You know what? I watched the entirety. I stuck with the entirety of the first season of Evidence. Some may even say I was dragged through the first season. And some may even, in fact, say that while it was dubbed, I may have been doing other things and not paying attention to what the fuck was going on, or therefore lack of. Some may say these things, but Nasuth, I persevered, and I am still waiting for it to get good.
Yeah, but you haven't watched the second season yet, so,
Nasuth, you slagged off the second season so damn hard.
Only the beginning. Only the banking arc. Everything else was good.
Was it the whole season?
No, not quite, but close.
Not quite, but close. Jesus Christ. You know what, maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should say to Loz, look, Loz, I will go watch the Eminence in Shadow movie with you if you come see the Chainsaw Man movie with me.
Well then, Nasuth.
Did I just hit a taboo?
That is true. Oh my God. You did actually hit a taboo.
What?
Yeah, Xeno, please reveal my taboo.
How?
You know what brought that on?
Wait.
You've been talking about how you've been doing Chainsaw Man shorts and they keep getting hit by YouTube, and I was like,
God damn it!
Let's just make sure you can't bring up Chainsaw Man, huh?
So how do you feel about the plots where the bully character becomes a friend of the MC, even if they were a good piece of crap?
The only one that comes to mind is the whole relationship between Bakugo and Deku. That's the only one that comes to mind.
Yeah, it is kind of a relationship.
You know, and Bakugo is just like when he was offered the villain card and he turned it down, I like mad respect, man. Mad respect. But yeah, so it's how do I feel about it? It's boring and predictable, and realistically, like they should have a fallen hero moment and maybe a redemption. It's just done so piss poorly. I can't stand it. I hate it. Don't want it. It needs to be DBZ abridged levels with Goku and Vegeta, and it's just like, Krillin, don't kill Vegeta. But he's right here. No, don't do it. If he's sorry, don't do it. I'm like, this is utterly, yeah. That's how you do a true bully redemption arc.
We all know Vegeta's never been sorry in his life.
I know, right?
Xeno, what anime tried to convince you of its premise so hard you just couldn't take it seriously and you just gave up on it? Like it was too try hard.
Oh God. So one anime that tries too hard for the whole like open relationship shenanigans is girlfriend. It's all right to have multiple girlfriends. Its message is too thick, right? And this is a bit of hypocritical. Yeah, it's a bit hypocritical for me to say this because I really like the 100 girlfriends that really love you, right? But that one is just it's not. I don't feel it's try hard on the same level. It's try hard in how ludicrous it is and how funny it is, right? But girlfriend is like, it tries too hard to say like polyamory is really cool and everyone should be on board with it, and it doesn't lean into it like it's a fun story point. Yeah. The other one, on the other hand, is Behaneko, right? I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's currently airing. Let me see if I can actually get the full name of it.
The elf girl's cat is secretly an S-ranked monster.
That's the one! All right. And it is determined to say bestiality is okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Good job, Japan.
Yeah.
All right, moving swiftly on from that, Xeno End in Sight. With examples like No Game, No Life, there's not much worse than an anime that doesn't have an ending. Except for when it does, and it's terrible, like Full Metal Alchemist. So, tell me, how would you write a terrible ending for the Guyver?
See, I would go full Devilman Crybaby and just go, the creators turned up and blew up Earth. They thought, oh, it's a shitty place, let's just destroy it. There you go.
That actually sounds like a really good ending to Guyver. Then we'd never have to hear you talk about it anymore.
Because it would be awful. I would never want to talk about it ever again.
So, is there ever a time for a recap episodes? Or worse, even the recap movies?
Okay. Genuine answer. Yes, there is a time for recap movies. That is explicitly to get your audience to go watch the fucking series, right? I'm looking at you, Bocce the Rock. I still don't know why Bocce the Rock doesn't have a dub. I still don't know why Bocce the Rock is so heavily slept on. It is so fucking funny, but no one fucking wants to give it the time of day. And it's... So, the recap movies do serve a purpose. They also allow you to truncate the entirety of like some really early anime like Gundam into something that's more palatable. But yeah, it's the recap episodes though. No excuse.
Okay, I cue solo leveling.
Hey friends,
Normally, this section would be about asking you to help us fund the show and keep improving by visiting patreon.com/XenoGelliad, which you should absolutely do so Xeno can keep paying me to edit these. But today, I have a different request. You see, we're looking for volunteers to help with filming. The process is honestly really easy. All you need is OBS and VRChat, both of which are available for free, and about an hour's worth of your free time. What are some of the benefits? Well, you see, you get to hang out with me and Xeno for a bit, and you get to preview the show's edited audio, including the Patreon-only section. So if you've ever wanted to listen to those sections, but you just haven't been able to support the show in that way thus far, now you have another way to listen in. There's a link to the application in the description below, or you can join Xeno's Discord, also linked in the description below, where there's a thread for the topic, or you can reach out directly to either me or Xeno. Thanks for your consideration. And now back to the show.
So Xeno, we know that you have a lot of shameful taste in anime, so I want to know about the one that you were most embarrassed to ever admit, or that you couldn't admit that you ever watched. And I don't mean the other things, because I know the other things that you refuse to talk about your tastes in, and please don't talk about those.
This is where I'm like, do I feel shame? Fuck, what? Okay, genuinely, I think I do have one. It's called Shimonetta, right? A boring world where the concept of dirty jokes don't exist. The whole idea is that anything that is ever so slightly erotic is banned in Japan, right? Like gestures.
So basically, pre-war Japan.
I'm gonna nod and agree because I don't actually know. But the important part is like it's a huge Big Brother system where everyone is monitored, and if anyone does or says anything lewd in any way, shape, or form, or like just implies it, they are instantly reported to effectively the police, right? And you basically have a terrorist organization that is spreading lewd jokes, and it is just dumb fun. I really enjoy it. I think it's funny as hell.
I love. Everybody should watch Shimonetta.
Well, there's some people I know that have watched it, and they feel secondhand shame for me whenever I mention that I've watched it.
Xeno, gee, where am I now? I'm sick of lazy fantasy isekais. Demon Lord 2099 showed us how cool a reincarnation story set in the future can be. So what trash isekais, not a reincarnation, but an isekai, would you change to be a serious space opera isekai?
Oh, God, there's so many. It's like I'm flooded for choices here.
Well, just pick the trashiest one you can think of and change it into a Gundam-esque space drama.
The Eminence in Shadow.
Okay. That's, oh.
No, I'm not.
I walked right into that one.
You did. Oh my god, I just want to list them all. I want to break out the notebook and just like oh god, yeah, oh man. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go for broke, right? I'm gonna list out a load, and if I hit a taboo, wait until the end, right? Okay, you ready?
Okay. All right.
You ready? Right. Overlord, the Faraway Paladin, Isekai Cheat Magician, Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World, The Fruit of Evolution, Life with an Ordinary Guy Who Was Reincarnated as a Total Fantasy Knockout, Black Summoner, So I'm a Spider, So What? And
reincarnated as a vending machine.
I don't know, I didn't get that far. How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom. All of them. Scrub the Isekai fantasy crap, make them space opera. Alright, how many did I hit?
None.
Fuck off, really? Probably wants to like go back and try again.
Okay. So, after the success of Cyberpunk Edge Runners, more Western franchises tried to ascend to animehood. Some kinda hit, some miserably missed. What Western franchises would you desperately not want to see rub their dirty hands on anime?
Apart from Cyberpunk Edge Runners, which ones were good?
I heard the Terminator one is
No,
okay.
it is awful. It is fucking garbage. It is a steaming pile of shit. I
Haven't
fucking
watched
did a
it, so-
20-minute essay on how bad it is because it just fucks up the timeline. Oh my god. Oh, that last episode ruined everything. Fuck, that's just throwing me for a loop. Well, okay, so what franchises would I not like to see an anime adaptation of? The problem is I'm now going through some of them. Is like, oh, that already exists. Oh, that already exists. CSI.
CSI Miami.
No. Friends. Oh god. Game of Thrones. I always come back to Game of Thrones. I just wouldn't want to see that as an anime.
Actually, I kind of would like to.
I mean, it has to be better than the actual show, right?
No.
When I first started watching anime, I was very confused by the horrible dubbing of some of One Piece.
Now follow my lead. Remember, it's your rubber knife. Better be. Don't overdo it.
And I never quite got over how bad dubbing can get. What was the worst dub you've ever watched? And did you ever watch the same anime subbed so that you could get the real story?
I mean, there were a lot of bad dubs back in the day. Okay, so the one that like really jumps out to my mind is the dub for Komi Can't Communicate. So I originally watched Komi Can't Communicate subbed because the dub came out much later on Netflix. And there was one character that I got to, and I just felt like their voice just did not fit the role at all. And I was just like, no, I can't watch this dubbed. I've already watched it subbed. I won't bother, continuing to watch this dubbed. I just couldn't do it. The voice just felt so wrong for that one character, and it felt like it would have been much better for one of the main characters. And yeah, it was. Oh.
Have you ever had it the other way around, where you watched the dub, and you're like, man, this is really good. You went and watched the subbed, and you're like, this voice does not make sense.
So I tried to do that. I tried to do that for Dragon Ball Super, of all things.
Yes!
When I heard Goku in his original Japanese voice, I had to stop. I couldn't. I just couldn't. It was just too...
Even.
It was too far from what I was used to. But the thing is, the voice actress that plays Goku also does Gohan, right? And when I went to go see Dragon Ball Superhero, the movie, in the cinema, we saw it subbed, and I didn't have an issue with it then. I think it was just because I was already contaminated.
See No More Heroes. If I have to hear about another dense protagonist in another rom-com who doesn't know the harem likes him, I'm going to write a very strongly worded letter to the Emperor of Japan. What do you want to make sure I tell him?
Make sure you tell him that 100 girlfriends who really love you needs yet more seasons, and that all instances of girlfriend are just flat out banned and destroyed. In fact, let's add Infinite Stratos to that list as well. I want to add more. What else do I want to add? What are the bad harems are there? There's a lot of bad harems out there. Oh yeah, actually no, not to get it banned or anything. Can we get a second season of was it Chivalry of the Failed Knight? I want another season of that. Give me another season of that. I need another season.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
So. Do you think it's better to have a season split in half, so we, like we see often today, or should they rather wait and release all of it, all in one big scoop?
I feel with shows that are aired in Japan, they have a very, very good mechanism and understanding for what should be a good cliffhanger to end on, right? But with Netflix, on the other hand, it's like, oh, this is the middle. Let's cut it off. Let's just cut it here.
Yeah.
Cut. You know, and the Netflix treatment to shows realistically needs to just flat out get banned and stopped and everything. But oh my lord, it really depends, because I remember season 4 of Danmachi, where it had the cliffhanger between the two cores, and I fucking lost it. That's where they cliffhangered it, because you just can't leave me suspended here.
I believe we've heard all we need to hear. Let's drop this test subject before we start pulling our brains out of our noses. Be gone, Xenogalian.
Yay! Nose brain! Wait, what? I mean, that's what it feels like to watch Eminence in Shadow.